tally, a 1-1 draw at Rugby Borough. Your thoughts on that performance?
It was a scrappy game of football. I think we knew they're a hard-working team. I think the first 20 minutes we looked shell-shocked. We haven't faced a team that has come at us as aggressively as they did tonight. We thought that might be the case, and I think it took us 20 minutes to get a foothold in the game, which was 20 minutes too late because we conceded an early goal. So credit to them. They worked exceptionally hard throughout the 90 minutes and made it really difficult for us, forced us into making individual errors on the ball. But I think once we settled into the game and managed to get a foothold in it, we settled the nerves a little bit and we managed to claw back some control in the game. So I think probably overall, on reflection, the 1-1 draw is probably a fair result.
Like you say, a fair result. Did it really show the character of this side to battle back and earn a point so late on as well?
Yeah, of course. We said to the girls at half-time, like, you know, they had a clear game plan, and that was to be quite direct in their approach, try and dominate us in the final third, crosses, and you know, hope that they obviously scored, which is what they did in the first half, so fair play to them. We knew that they would tire in the second half and that spaces would open up, and then it was just about us being composed on the ball, not forcing things, not making errors, and then being, you know, clinical in the moments that we had. I think we had a couple of half chances and probably one very good chance in the second half, Mel's header that's just gone wide, and a couple of really good deliveries across the face of the goal again, which is a piece of work that we've been talking about. So that's quite frustrating. You know, we've got to start recognising, particularly when Charlie's on the ball, that those are the sort of balls that she's looking to play, and we've got to start reading that, and if we do, they're probably the easier goals that you score. But no, I think like overall that we knew the girls had the ability to come back into the game second half, and yeah, we showed that in the second half. We showed the character, which is important. We haven't faced anything like this yet, so I'm really pleased for the girls. We're still unbeaten in the league, and I think, look, we take the point, and we move on now.
Word on Mollie Green, showing great composure there at the end to step up and score that penalty.
Yeah, I think if you ask any of the girls tonight, I think that was probably the most nervy game we've had. You know, even playing Burnley at the City ground, I never felt that. I don't think the girls really felt that, and tonight just had that edge to it. I think probably their bench would have felt it the same way as well, but I think what is important that both sets of players had a competitive night tonight, and like I said, I think the draw is probably a fair result.
Thanks. So Mol, a 1-1 draw against Rugby Borough. Your thoughts on that game?
Crazy. It was a crazy game, frantic. Credit to them, they made it difficult. It was a battle. We could have settled the game a bit more and made it less frantic and played a bit more of our football, but end of the day we got the draw, which was, it's a positive draw.
And for you, obviously a very composed penalty there at the end. Are you usually the top choice for penalties?
We rotate, so whoever feels it on that day, whoever fancies it, and it was mine tonight.
For you, is it pleasing, you know, late on, it was a bit of a battling performance to get that point, and you know, you score that penalty? Yeah,
we were behind for a while, so it was getting a bit edgy, so I think the goal came at a good time. It's just a good point. We're undefeated still, so we can take that as a positive.
Like you say, undefeated, a good point here as well. Did it really show the character of this side?
Yeah, massive. It was a different game tonight. We haven't been pressed. We've been pressed, but not as intense as that, I'd say. It was a pretty much man-marking system that they come at us with. But it was a test that we dealt with. We didn't get beat. We didn't crumble under the pressure. And it's something that we can go away and learn from.
Thanks, Mol.